Welcome to Tech Lab by Sid. In today's session, we'll be exploring the plan to produce cycle in SAP Production Planning module, which handles everything from demand planning to production execution. The plan to produce cycle is a comprehensive process that manages the flow of production activities, starting from demand planning all the way to the final product delivery. It ensures that resources, materials, and schedules align to meet customer demand efficiently. The cycle is divided into 8 key stages: sales and operations planning, demand management, material requirements planning, production order creation, execution of production orders, confirmation and goods movement, order settlement, and finally, product delivery. Each of these stages plays a critical role in ensuring that production runs smoothly and is aligned with the business's objectives. Let's start with sales and operations planning, which is the first step in the P2P cycle. Here, the goal is to balance supply and demand by creating a production plan that aligns with forecasted sales. In SAP, Tcodes MC84 creates a product group, MC81 creates a plan for the product group, and MC75 transfers it to demand management for the product group. This stage ensures that capacity, resources, and inventory are aligned to meet the anticipated demand. It is crucial for understanding how much to produce and when, avoiding both overproduction and stockout. Once we have the sales and operations plan in place, the next step is demand management. Here, we focus on translating the forecasted demand into specific requirements for materials and production. In SAP, this is done by creating planned independent requirements, which can be done using Tcode MD61. These PIR represent the predicted demand for materials, and they help in driving the material requirements planning process. Demand management ensures that the right amount of material is available for production at the right time, preventing shortages and delays. Following demand management, we move to material requirements planning. MRP is the heart of the PP module, where material and capacity requirements are calculated based on the demand generated. You can run MRP using Tcodes MD01 for total planning or MD02 for single material planning. MRP checks stock level, open purchase order, and production order, and based on this, it generates procurement proposal, either production order or purchase requisition. MRP ensures that there is no material shortage, and it helps in planning the procurement of raw material and component. Once MRP has completed its analysis and created procurement proposal, the next step is production order creation. This is where the actual production orders are generated based on the requirements calculated by MRP. Production orders can be created using Tcode CO01. A production order contains essential details like the material to be produced, the quantity, the required production dates, and the routing, which defines the steps involved in production. These orders initiate the process of material consumption and production scheduling. After creating the production orders, we move on to the execution of production orders. This phase is where production activities are actually carried out. Using Tcode CO11N, operators confirm the completion of production tasks and report progress. This step involves issuing materials from stock for production and recording the quantities produced. The confirmation also updates the system with details like actual production time, quantities produced, and any discrepancies that may arise during the process. It is vital for tracking progress and ensuring that the order is completed as planned. Once production is complete, the next phase is confirmation and goods movement. After the goods are produced, they need to be moved to inventory. This is done through the goods receipt process, which can be carried out using Tcode Migo. The system updates inventory records and ensures that the finished goods are available for delivery. In this step, the system also reflects the completion of the production order and inventory is adjusted accordingly. This phase is important for ensuring accurate stock levels and reflecting the production outcome. Next, we have order settlement, where the costs incurred during the production process are allocated. Using Tcode KO88, SAP settles the costs associated with the production order. This includes costs related to materials, labor, and overheads. These costs are then posted to cost centers or profitability segments, providing accurate financial data. This stage is crucial for cost control, as it allows businesses to track and allocate the exact costs involved in producing goods. Finally, we arrive at product delivery. After the goods are produced and confirmed, they are ready for delivery to customers or warehouse. This is done using Tcode VL01N, which helps create outbound deliveries. In this step, the goods issue is posted, and the goods are physically moved to the delivery location. If the delivery is part of a sales order, an invoice can be generated as well. This step marks the end of the P2P cycle, as the product reaches its final destination and the customer is billed. Let's now take a brief look at some advanced concepts. These tools and functions will help you optimize production planning further. Capacity planning ensures that production resources like machines and work centers are adequately available to meet production demands. You can check capacity load using Tcode CM01. Work scheduling and routing, managed through Tcode C2A01, defines the sequence of operations and the resources needed for production. Finally, bill of materials, created using Tcode CS01, defines the components required to manufacture a finished product. These advanced concepts allow for efficient planning and resource allocation. These tables store essential data related to materials, production orders, BOMs, work centers, and costs. Understanding these tables is useful when you need to troubleshoot issues or analyze specific parts of the production process. Please pause and go through the table names and descriptions if required. Similarly, you can pause the video to review the common transaction codes listed here. These are the essential Tcodes you'll frequently use throughout the P2P process in SAP. From demand management to production orders and goods movement, each Tcode plays a role in executing specific tasks. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with them if needed. To summarize, the plan to produce cycle is an end-to-end process that integrates various stages, from sales and operations planning to product delivery. By following this cycle, businesses can ensure that production processes are aligned with customer demand, resources are optimized, and costs are controlled. The integration of SAP PP with other modules, such as SD, and CO, enhances the overall efficiency of production planning and execution. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to explore our channel for more content like this.